Hey Cheryl, I gotta find out where everybody is. So I know you only have like 5 minutes.
Got 10 minutes only, so
I'm
I
just
have,
I'm gonna go straight to the to save this into the group, and then we'll just go ahead and get started. Sorry, I know you have 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna go live within the group um, and see if anybody else has joined us. So you can say hi to Mo and to Dee and see.
I'm O and D. It's good to see you both.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi there. Where are you now, Mo? Are you still in New York?
Yeah, this week. Yeah, I'm in freezing cold upstate New York where it's snowing right now.
Oh my goodness. Haven't seen snow in a while.
Well,
I'll send you some.
Cheryl,
Might not make it down south.
I'm going to record it and I'm just going to let you just kind of go with it. I thought that what would be really great tonight, we have Cheryl, we usually have like 40 people on, so I apologize, Cheryl. I don't know where everybody is, but I really just wanted you to talk a little bit about longevity and just with our company and where we're going and just what you've seen and why you really believe that this is the best time ever. So I thought that I'll just let you.
Okay, well, I'm happy to do that. And I may know most of you, those that are on right now. My name's Cheryl Cortese, and I have been with the Juice Plus Company now for 33 years and looking forward to the next 33. I, just feel like we've always had a mission that was well received. The man who started our the man who started our company, Jay Martin, and he started it actually 50 years ago. We celebrated our 50th year this past year. And so that in itself is, a huge accomplishment that one man would run a company for that long and have that much, success over time. So, I think when you look for stability, the important thing is to look for the track record behind it. There's not been any shifting of people who have laid the foundation and then created and built the company. And so you can pretty well depend on just a really, I guess you would say, just a real security. If the consistency is there of effort, if you stay connected to, and Lauren's a great one to stay connected to, then you really almost have a guarantee that if you do the activity, if you put the effort in, you're going to get the return, and it's going to be ongoing on a regular basis. So if we look at all the years, we have seen huge success. Originally water filtration and air filtration, and then we diversified into health technology with Juice Plus, and it has been consistent high success all the way along. So with that brings a security to business and putting your time and effort into it. What attracted me was the fact that actually when I started the company had been in business 18 years, and I thought that was a really big thing. I like the values. I like the fact that people came first before the money, but money is important because it really is what facilitates life. We all need to create a living, and it's nice to be able to pursue one that certainly is above what most people can create for themselves out in the work world. Um, I think that, we certainly all know that if you don't have your health, you don't have anything and you can't pursue much. So we lay the foundation with the product. And then, of course, that's followed with the security of a strong business. What is very impressive right now is that we're more relevant than we've ever been. Everybody in the world, I could speak for everybody in the world right now, wakes up and wants to know that they're doing the best for their bodies, that they're working to improve and support their immune system in a time that's very challenging. And also, people are really in need of that additional support or income. And so we bring the best of both worlds at a time that is very challenging. And we can do that virtually very easily because of the fact that we have this kind of technology today. 33 years ago when I started, this would have been a very unfortunate time from a business standpoint. But today we certainly have the technology to support that. Again, I identified with their values. I love the fact that the whole company philosophy from Jay Martin, who was our founder and still running our company today, that the values were based in really wanting people to have the very best outcome, that people came first. And that's always been the case, is that the people come first and then the growth and the money follows. They also very philanthropic. We're the largest supporter of St. Jude Hospital there in Memphis, where we're based. We do a lot with Children's Hunger Fund. He's always been quite a humanitarian from the standpoint that children, young adults, really wanting the best to help people form the best lives.
Cheryl, I know you've only got like 3 minutes left and you've got to go, but what do you see is the difference between people that are really thriving in their business now and and, and those that aren't? What are you seeing right now in all of your years? You know, you've got a lot of people who are very passionate about the company, the products, our team, our what would you give to some people who feel like they're just not getting the momentum? What would you say to them? What you know?
Well, momentum is something you can create personally. And if the momentum you feel is not there for you, then you can adjust that. This was something that I realized after I was in this a couple of years, is that I was the one who, if I took self-responsibility for what I was doing and my activity was such in a consistent fashion, paying activity, which is basically sharing the story and sharing the business, that if I was doing that simultaneously, consistently, and really putting my own, I guess, feelings aside, you can't take it personally. If people like it, great. And if they don't, it's got to be next. And, we don't say that often enough, I think, sometimes. Right now, again, if we look at our environment from an emotional standpoint, people are isolated. Loneliness is a huge thing today. And so just reaching out, as someone said on one of my calls today, people actually are answering their phone right now every time I call. And so even if it's just that a part of you that reaches out to support someone in a difficult time, but reach out with care for others. That's what I'm seeing, is that people who really do well with this and consistently do well, is they keep other people's best interests at heart. From the very beginning, they're listening more than they're talking. They're looking for, and I've heard Lauren say this, the wound, I guess you would say, or the fear, and that can be certainly can have nothing to do with the situation we're in, even though the situation we're in is one that would create those feelings. But just, the life history, the health history, the ability to produce for their families financially. So you're listening for what it is that person wants, not so much what they need, but what they want. And you take this and you more or less shape it around those wants and desires. And we feel some very basic needs. And what I see is that people who, really identify those paying activities, and they do those things consistently, and it's all about telling the story, the product story and the business story, collecting stories, staying immersed in all of the events and activities that are available to you, and really utilizing those, anything that does share the story, product and business. And then, continually doing that and staying close to people as they make a decision, and then immediately helping them share the story, share the story, share the story. So if you can be consistent with those activities, stay committed and connected. That's another thing, is that the Monday night call, which is going to follow this in just a few minutes, we've been having that call today now over 30 years, 31 years. We've never missed a Monday night. So our business is one that is not only through our organization, but through the company, steeped in tradition. And it gives people a place to stay connected. It creates a security that then builds trust, which then turns into loyalty. And when you see people with a company for 10 years, 15 years, 20, 30, they're not there just because they think it's, something they could do, as part-time, or it's, it is a consistent desire, I would say, to stay connected and committed to a community. which is like-minded and serves other people. And it's also, they're creating enough income with that consistency to make it worth their time. So it serves many needs at the highest level, but it really takes an immersion of your commitment and your discipline to stay connected, to stay immersed in what is available. And if you have something that is, challenging, you make sure that you work it out and talk to the person who's working with you or sponsored you, so that you do get to take full advantage of everything that's here. So I think that if we look at our business today, we're in the best market we've ever been in, just from a marketing standpoint of the need, the desire for our product, as well as our business. We have technology to support that in every direction. We have huge research to support our product. Everything is there in place for you. So it's just a matter of you taking control of you and people who make the decision. Also, that's something else, Lauren, if we were to say, what do I see over the years that really, when someone, just does really well and then continues to grow, is they make a decision, and the decision is one that there's, no turning back. It is a defining moment when you decide this is going to be what I need and want it to be, and you go forward with the activity to follow that. But when people make that decision, I've noticed it always grows and
So
goes up into what they need. So I'm close to time for where I have to go next. So I'll encourage you all to be on that Monday night call with us here tonight, and that you're certainly really blessed with Lauren as support. And I would stay very closely connected to her and really work out a plan of how you can, and it's how we built her business, she and I, is how you can put people in front of her for her to share her business story and help you build. Because that's really what I believe is the baseline, secret to it, is put team together, help your new person put team together quickly, so that they're people who are, I guess you would say, not only accountable to each other, but responsible to each other. And people will live up to that responsibility to and for one another, if that happens quickly, and then help those people do that as well, to put team together. So Lauren, I'm going to turn it back to you.
Thank you, Cheryl. I'm just finishing up. I don't know why I apologize there weren't so many people on, but I appreciate you being on, Cheryl.
Well, it's a pleasure always. Hey and bye. Hear you on the next call. Okay. Bye, everyone.
All right, everybody. I'll see you.
Thanks, Cheryl.
We'll see you on the next call. And make sure you guys recruit. These calls are our opportunity for all of your team and potential team to meet Cheryl, the #1 woman in the world. So anyway, I will see you guys on the next call. Bye.